What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm really sad that we're talking about this, but we somehow have to. Today, we're talking about the latest update around Amouranth, and I want to warn all of you guys who are watching this in a public space. Maybe you probably don't want to with some of the words we're going to be using, as we have talked about fart jars. We've talked about bath water. The latest update in the internet space we live in is Amouranth selling blank beer. It's a different kind of beer apparently coming out that went viral over the past couple of days, and everyone and their mom saw this and probably thought something along the lines of the same thing of, what did I just read? As in an exclusive interview with Dexerto, she actually came out and said that she is collaborating or thinking about collaborating with a beer company to brew a new flavor using her downstairs yeast to make a beer, which the whole world responded to. A lot of people, joking about this. In my head, I was like, this is what it's come to. This is somehow, sadly, oddly genius, because it had 40 million views within the first 48 hours of this impression farming mantra that everyone went on. There was a wide variety of reactions, many of whom were seemingly excited to see what this beer is about. Others were concerned about the level of humanity that we have reached. And I'm curious where you guys fall on this one, but I also wanted to dive into the background of this website, because looking into it more, it's a Polish company who has actually been doing this for a handful of years. And the method that they supposedly use and the background of this company, it actually really started to creep me out. We actually watched this live, and the more I dove into it, the more scared I got. As they call themselves the Order of Yoni. And if you go to their website, they even have their selection process, the lab process, none of which I actually believe is real or is actually true. So what I'm about to tell you guys, I think all of this is made up. Like, there's no way the FDA, or I don't know how Poland works when it comes to beer, there's no way this gets approved, right? Or that it's real. It's gotta be people buying the beer thinking it's real, but there's no way it's actually, that's how it's. Anyway, selection. Much time is devoted in seeking such a woman, one who possesses all the desired instincts, a goddess, which we wanted to frame in our bottle. Safety, they want to warn you, the crucial part of the process is to ensure the safety of our product. During isolation, the material is examined for the absence of other bacteria and viruses. These procedures prevent other bacteria and viruses from surviving, thus allowing only the lactobacillus bacteria to grow. Once again, in terms of assurance and safety, is the final examination of the multiplied I'm back in science class, bacteria before use in the preparation of the material. And they keep on going to kind of explain how they bottle up Amouranth for all you interesting people to buy. I just want to say real quick, if you buy this beer, you should be put on some sort of list. And the thing is, people are going to buy it, either to drink it or to just say they bought it. And that's why it's sadly, oddly, again, another genius move in the internet that we live in, But it gets weirder, by the way. And this is where I think some of these things are just simply made up when we actually talk about the goddess that is Yoni. And they go on to talk about this supposed great goddess, but they also talk about the Order of Yoni, which starts to freak me out, saying the priestess of the goddess had found deities amongst women. They actually took with respect the Saint Yoni lactobacillus, the divine sacrament, and combined it with water, malts, and yeast, creating the first ever sour ale. This sour ale, combined with the deity's Yoni lactobacillus, served as a new secret sacrament provided. So the first ever brew, the first ever sour beer was supposedly made from the yeast of a goddess, or at least we're supposed to believe that. They go on to talk about great kings and other deities who apparently drank the milk, but there was actually no milk. It was the lactic acid bacteria of her reincarnations. They go and reference the order again. Then apparently a hexagram comes out of nowhere. I'm not even sure what exactly this is supposed to signify. And then it ultimately comes down to where apparently the Mona Lisa has also something to do with the yeast, the great beer of back in the day. They actually believe Leonardo da Vinci, his main goddess was Mona Lisa. also known as Gioconda, how you pronounce that, he painted her portrait just after taking her lactobacillus to brew the sacred Yoni. And can you just make up anything nowadays and put it on a website and then brew a beer around it? Ultimately, what they do with these bottles is they also promote the so-called goddesses. So when you buy the beer, it's then a free promotion for Amouranth on the bottle. And of course, the promotion already done when she hasn't even signed to make the beer with the company in the first place. And I just wanted to judge how everyone's feeling on the topic. So far, I'm feeling kind of odd about it, but maybe that's just me, man. Maybe the internet has made me soft, or maybe I'm just the only one finding this to be a bit out there. But again, we're used to fart jars and bathwater, so maybe this is not even that far off. What do you guys think about this, the Amouranth beer? And I hope to see you back here for our next video that's going to be actually about esports and gaming, okay? I promise you, we got a big week coming up. We got some fire videos coming Monday that you want to see. Thank you all for being here. Take care for the rest of the weekend, and I'll see you back here sometime soon. Please help me.